Tell me why.
Ain't
Tell me
nothing
why.
but a heartache.
Holy
That-
shit!
Be careful,
That's
make
why.
it
Yeah,
copyright
Yeah, the
Dayman
rainbow
Nightman
will
is so
fuck you
good.
up.
Welcome
Okay,
to the Top
episode.
5 podcast. I do not have the energy for this today. I've already walked 10,000 steps. My badass
You
doesn't
walked
do that. My
10,000 steps?
Yeah, I went into town today.
Hi, I'm 10,000 steps. Welcome to the podcast.
I'm here with Dan Van Dam, Coleslaw.
Oh, he's stealing.
DJ.
He's stealing my job.
Hey,
Wow.
No, this isn't
We're
happening.
Stop
taking
the
over.
count. Stop the count.
We're going to start with the
finally
roll
here.
call. The first pick goes.
I'm 10,000 steps. I thought I already told you. You said you were 10,000 steps.
If I said I was 10,000 steps, how do you get to tell me that you were 10,000 steps?
People can have the same name, Choc.
Yeah.
If
I mean, I
they
guess
can
in
be born
MLR
at the
you
exact
can.
same time,
You
you
did
can
just
have
call
the
me
same
Choc.
name.
We can be born at
All
the
right, I'm
exact
gonna-
same time.
It's
Who could be
Dayman
born
at the
exact
Stupito,
same second.
me, Choc, your favorite, Leo, Griffin, our hearts, and our guest today is the new Dayman. Thank the fucking God.
Oh no.
Finally.
Total dial.
No.
Hey.
Well, Dayman, it was nice
Cue
having you on the show.
soundboard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys.
Ah.
My head
Discord
out.
leaving noise.
I wonder what would happen to the recording if you did that. I assume bad things.
Nothing good.
I don't want to fucking
Yeah, I don't want
test.
to find out.
I don't want to test that. It's not worth it. What was the
Welcome,
cost?
Total Dial. How are you doing today?
Thanks. I'm doing good. I had a work lunch thing where our bill for I think it was us 8 in all. Our bill was over $800.
Holy
Um,
crap.
Oh,
It was
so
a fun
you're-
time, yeah.
You're having a,
I
a
had-
great day.
I had filet mignon, a
I was
lobster.
about to
say, did you
have the
fillet?
Fuck,
Yeah, I did.
A little surf and turf. A little surf
We
and
found
turf,
out
my
what the
guy.
market price was.
It's been a pretty good day. So
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Did you have
Wait,
something to drink, Totes?
what geographic
did.
area are we in? I need to know how good of like lobster
I'm
and shit this
in,
was.
not very good. I am near Detroit.
Was this
Oh
a,
yeah,
a
true.
red
Oh,
lobster?
It was Great
No,
Lakes
it was not.
lobster.
Yeah, the Great Lakes.
He actually had
lobster,
crawdad, which is fine.
Yeah, it was a mutated
Really-
crawdad.
Really big crawdad.
Yeah, yeah.
Still though, goddamn.
But no,
Are there
yeah,
nuclear
it
power
was
plants
a
up there by you?
fun day. By me?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I live
No, I don't
relatively
think so.
close to where 3 Mile Island was, apparently.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in nuclear terms, like most of the area that you live is close to that, right?
Yes.
Shit kind of
Yeah.
goes far distance.
Like nuclear family, right?
Yeah.
No.
sure.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think so.
No,
No.
That's not what that is.
I had a conversation with a future guest, Coleslaw, about
Spoilers.
nucleosynthesis.
We're not even 2 minutes into
Nuclear
totals, and you're already.
synthesis?
Oh,
Well, I
skipping
just
him.
Already talking about the next guest.
he talks.
Already
He
talking
does
about
astrochemistry,
future
and we had
guest.
like
I haven't even done
an
anything yet.
hour-long conversation about like how shit's made in suns and such. It was pretty fucking awesome.
How
Made
shit's
in
made in
China.
Suns or stuff, and you
Yeah.
say that I smoke too much weed. Get the
I
fuck
know,
out
but
of
it was
here.
super-
My
it was super
God.
light. Before there was stuff, there was not stuff, and then there was stuff, but small
Yeah.
stuff, and then slightly bigger stuff, and then stars, and then
China
bigger
turns
stuff in
into
middle of
what it is
stars,
today.
and then they exploded, and then you get more stuff because
No,
it hit shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
I've had that conversation 10,000 times.
I say this is just
Yeah,
astronomy.
Almost like your steps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that thought for every step, I would say.
Every step you take is it song break number one.
Every movie
Every
you make.
step you make.
Move you make.
Oh,
We got to sing it at the same time, people.
every
That's how we know
breath
if
you
it's
take,
song.
you slip away.
1,
He doesn't
2,
picture it, no.
3.
Every
step.
step.
I don't know what song this is.
It's not
This
gonna
is
work.
useless.
It's not
Move
gonna work.
you make.
This is not going to work.
All right. We're just have to go to
Normally
the
when
kids
you're-
songs like Twinkle Twinkle
Normally when
Little
you're
Star.
syncing audio,
I
you
sent
clap.
you a kid song.
Right.
You sent.
You
I
have
know.
a-
I couldn't
you have a
listen
big-
to it. I'd already.
It was a
hopped onto the
sunny
call.
day when I went to play down by the sea.
What is that?
I
That
stepped
must be
aboard a
different
pirate
thing.
ship.
What
in
is
the-
that?
Must be a
Since
different
then-
thing.
to me. We're going
didn't-
this way, that way, forward,
We didn't
back.
get that
and
one in Texas.
Look,
Yeah, I
no,
don't know
my
That must be a new one.
my
It's one
what?
of
Oh
the
fuck.
newfangled hit songs.
One of those Taylor
My
Swift songs.
wife used
Yeah.
to work with kids a
Cables.
lot, and that was one that we enjoyed.
Your wife used to work with who a lot?
Kids a lot.
Kids.
Got it.
The children.
Yeah.
What does your wife do
what the
now?
fuck? She is a social work advocate, so she does stuff with students that need IEPs,
Hey, I know those
Medicare, and
kids.
stuff like that. Yeah.
I know all about those students.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, I write words for cards.
Yeah.
Bam. And eat expensive food at work.
Well, you know what they
Apparently.
say?
Yeah,
If you can't describe your job in 3 words, it's not a real job.
it is true.
Yeah. Mine's not real at all, but I don't really like
I mean,
paid
at least
that
you
well
admit
for
it.
So,
Today I
Yeah.
found out I
cares?
don't have a real job.
like,
Yeah.
Are
How
they
many
too
words do I get to
old?
describe my job?
Three.
Three
Three.
words. Yeah.
If you have to think about it, it's
I don't
over
know that I could do it in 3 minutes. I don't think I
Yeah.
could explain my job in 3 minutes.
See, now when I was
Stupito,
cleaning
I can do
cars, it
your
was
job.
easy.
I can do
I
your
clean
job
cars.
in a couple of words.
Literally, dude.
Uh,
I make card clean. Checkmate.
Waste time.
Stupito's job is that people who make decisions and have money need to know what's going on, need reporting about what's going on underneath.
Yes, this
Wait,
job isn't real.
Hold up.
Yeah.
What the
See,
fuck
it's already
happened to
more
me?
than 3 words.
You guys
What
see
do you
this?
mean?
3.
Do you see
What's
this?
going on?
I don't know what
I'm
you're talking
stuck.
about.
You're stuck in the little.
Whee!
the propeller.
He's
I'm
inside it.
spinning.
That's pretty
What
awesome.
the fuck did
Can you-
I do?
Can you swing?
No, I can't do shit. What did I
Because
do?
Idaho's a
No.
conservative state.
I was about to ask, should we get started with the podcast?
Oh, we're there.
Oh, wait,
We're like
wait,
10 minutes
wait.
in.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Everybody's
Well, at
lucky
some
that we
point.
even said it. We are.
Yeah,
Have
you're
you-
right.
Do you not listen
I'm-
before? This is
This guy-
This
this
is
guy
doesn't.
status
I have.
quo.
I have.
This is prime material.
Oh, I'm in last now.
Real.
Did we?
Oh my god!
Well, oh my god.
Wait,
It didn't
wait.
help at all.
You guys aren't moving on my screen.
Here, what
I think
if I do
shit might
this?
be fucked for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're all in the hole watching you.
Yeah.
Do you see
We're
the
all-
bumper?
No, I don't see shit. I'm just in the hole.
All right, let's have Dayman leave and then come back.
Just let him time out.
Finally.
It's fine.
Finally,
That's-
I can be the only first overall here.
All right, so I'm going to be the adult in the room and start asking these questions.
Thanks,
How'd
Chuck.
you find the league, Totes?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I think you told me.
I had seen it a while ago, probably like 2021, and I saw it and went like, "Oh, that's neat," and then I just didn't join. And then I saw it again this past February. I don't know when the posts were made, but I saw it in the Detroit Tigers podcast. And I went, "Oh, that's sweet," and now I'm here.
Fair.
Yeah, that's my
Alright.
story. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the Tigers being terrible, you had to go do some.
You had to find
That's-
something.
no,
to do.
yeah, that's. I feel like
some sort of relief.
I feel like I've run into so many like St. Louis fans that I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Okay.
In fairness,
Damn.
when I joined, St. Louis
Wow.
was decent.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess last year was not that good, Chuck.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. What you're right. That wasn't.
Is-
When a lot of St. Louis fans joined, they were decent.
They were fine.
They were fine, totally fine. Leo, shut up with your World Series over there.
Yippee. Terrible now.
Hey, how many
Keep
do
it
you
freeze,
have? How many
Leo.
do
they
you
were
have,
all
Leo?
right, I guess.
One,
Okay.
but it was last year, so it's
That-
the most
It counts
important
more than
one.
the
It does
counts
count
more
more
than
than the
the
rest.
ones we have. Okay.
Oh. But yeah,
We're terrible
I,
now. It's okay. We can't
yeah,
hit
it's been
anymore.
I think the last
Josh
time
Young
that
fall off.
He broke his wrist. He has not been
ooh,
playing in several weeks, actually.
That hurts.
I think the last time the Tigers were an okay team was like 2016. So
Let's look.
it's been some time.
Baseball.
Define okay.
Tigers.
Making the postseason.
Okay.
The way people start podcasts.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Okay.
I think that would be
The
it.
last time the Tigers had a winning record was 2016.
Yep, got it.
So
The
you
last time
guys
they made the
wasted like the last
playoffs in
decade of
2014.
Miggy's career.
Yeah, well, I mean, he got hurt in around that time, and he was not the same since. But
Yeah.
I actually went to his the final game, which was a fun time.
That's cool.
Yeah,
All I know
It was
about
really
the
cool. That is cool.
Tigers is Sparky Anderson.
that's about all a lot of people.
Travis
know.
Friday
Not gonna
I
lie.
was-
played for the Tigers.
What I always remember is fuck. Who was their manager when they went to the World Series the last
Jim
time?
Leland.
Jim Leland.
Yeah.
That guy.
He's so fucking cool. Not gonna
He's
lie.
fucking yeah, dude. Like
I love him.
oh my god, there's so many stories of like him. Like one of the seasons, I think it was maybe the last year that he coached, or I don't know, whenever. But it was like they had banned smoking at spring training, so he was just like in the parking lot holding meetings, just like
Yeah.
chain smoking and like talking to people because they wouldn't let him. It's so good.
There's a clip of him where it was after he got tossed out of a game. He's taking the time to chew out the ump, and then I think like God bless him, America starts. He stops the fight, turns, takes off his hat, is there for the song. The song ends, and then he just starts it up again. It's so funny.
It's so good. Yeah, dude's
That's
like
what
freaking
does.
hilarious.
But yeah, that's the last good, because I would have been like 17 around. Yeah, I think I would have been a young Brock at that time.
Not evolved yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how did you come up with your name, Totes?
Yeah,
first off,
weird,
mind
right?
me calling you Totes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Totes
cool.
McGoat.
I know I had my name was something else for like the first day I was in FCB, and then I was seeing other names, and I'm like, man, my name sucks.
See
So
if I can
I was
find it.
like, what can I do to make it? Because it was I think it was my Discord name that I just like had it spaced out. But then I was like trying to come up with something, and I'm like, oh, I could play with my profile picture. So that's what I did.
We're Maddie Blue
I was, yeah, that's what it was.
for
Maddie Blue
I
for
don't know
like
how
a
many
day.
days.
No, I know it was before the first game.
Maddie Blue
think.
on March 16th is when you changed.
Yeah,
I'm
So
not
you
a-
just looked at your profile picture and thought, tired of being Maddie Blue, I'm going to be Total Dial.
yeah, and it. I think it's a okay name.
Yeah, works.
Works. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of names that just work and they're fine.
Yeah,
How the fuck.
Like
Oh,
Choc
Ghost
Banana is
Ball.
not like an exceptional name, but it works totally fine.
I like it.
I appreciate
yeah.
it,
Yeah,
but it's perfectly adequate. It's not like, oh, good.
Yeah.
Like someone on the Noah episode, I first heard of Ross Uwage, which
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
that's a
Pretty
good
fucking
name.
name.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Choc
did-
Banana is not Ross Uwage. That's
Uh,
and that's fine.
Some of us have to be the
Well,
just like
Exactly.
Depends on
There's
your
nothing
flavor
wrong with this.
profile.
if I was
that's-
gonna-
wow. Oh, it's stupido. I'm gonna clap for that one. There you go.
I was gonna be a pitcher, my name was gonna be a Grandpa Hands.
grandpa
hand?
hands.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
don't know why, but that was the name I was like, yeah, I like that.
One of
I
my
like this
all-time
one. This
favorite
is a good
ones is Wolf's old name in MLN, which was Grand Slammed Off.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
He was a
I
pitcher
miss-
though, so it didn't make sense, but it still was fucking good.
I miss War and Peace.
That's a good one.
Yeah, War and Peace. Yeah,
That's a solid
that was a
name.
good one.
There's a song by I think it's Bill Withers. No, is that? There's a song.
We're not
called
gonna sing the
Grandma's
song,
Hands.
Chalk. We don't know it.
yeah.
That's fine, but it's like it's a really good song, and it's what was sampled for No Diggity. which was a popular 90s
A
song.
banger of a
No
song
doubt.
right
Yeah.
there.
Very
Yeah. Banger. Absolute slapper.
Yep. I like the way you work it.
Thanks.
Thank you. Oh
No
wait, ooh,
diggity.
awkward.
Hey,
All right, what song we singing now, real quick?
No
Song
diggity.
Chicken. I don't know how to sing No Diggity, man.
No diggity. No, yeah.
God bless America.
Oh, I gotta stop and take my cap
Let me
off.
take my headset
Hold
off.
on, I'm standing up. Hold on.
Go-to is just the
Okay, I'm
fucking
standing.
national anthem.
I'm standing. I'm standing. My hand is over my heart.
Yep.
My
tell me
heart
when
is
it's done.
in
My
my
heart is
hand.
My
over
heart
my
is
hand.
in my hand.
Wait, help
Do
me.
you love America? Why don't you
That's
just say
a-
you love
holy-
America? Why can't you say you love America?
My
I didn't know if
answer
this
is
was
in
that
more than
kind
just
of
real
a-
words. Is that bad?
There's I don't know if you guys remember the show The Boondocks, but there's an
I do
absolutely
remember
just
that.
amazing episode where there's like a Tucker Carlson asshole yelling that at Martin Luther King, and it's fucking hilarious. Sorry. Anywho's,
Oh, I missed the hole in one.
we just
Good.
don't have how can we not have some song intersection here, guys?
Because every
we're-
song I
We're like
said,
3
you
different
don't know.
generations
Yeah, here's
We
something.
are.
of people
Also,
here.
I'm sure we do, but I think it's not a lack of lyric. I think it's a lack of
We
consent.
also don't want to get copyright strike. We don't want to lose out on
Oh,
the sweet,
yeah.
sweet
Yeah, we're-
revenue.
We're
Yeah.
too
I
good
really
at
don't
singing.
think that we're good enough. Yeah,
We do
I don't
not
think
need to
that's
be
happening.
demonetized.
Not
We're
yet.
Not in
monetized?
these days. Not in these days.
Crocodile, I heard that. Said we're monetized?
More monetized.
What,
Not
you
yet.
guys aren't getting checks?
We didn't tell his ass.
Stupido.
stop
No, we didn't
talking
tell
about it.
Choc.
I was about to say that Stupido's recording closet is like the size of my house. From all of the checks. that
Oh,
he's
from
got.
all the I was like, have you
Yeah,
seen my
yeah. Oh,
closet
yeah.
up? It's not that big.
No, I have not.
I thought that was like a
Strange,
cell phone
right?
about how small your house was.
No,
I
I
kinda
think
thought
mine's
that
fine
too.
for where me and my wife are in our career. It's a nice size house.
I just heard. Aren't you you're in the Detroit area, right?
I am. Yeah.
So for cities over 300,000 people, your city, Detroit, is the cheapest housing market, and my city, Pittsburgh, I don't live in Pittsburgh, but close enough, is the second cheapest. And if my city is the second cheapest fucking housing market, good fucking Christ, because houses here are goddamn expensive. So,
Yeah, I
Oof.
think that we're trying to buy a house
Houses
in
are
the next
expensive
like
everywhere.
next fall. And I think I come from a very small town. So my mom and dad my dad was from around Detroit. My mom is not. But when I was trying to tell my mom yeah, like we're trying to find a house, and she's like, "Oh, is your price range like is it a high up of like 200K?" And I'm like, "Mom, what the fuck are you talking about?" Like,
Yeah,
no,
just like-
I'm like, no, it's not. Sorry, Mom.
You mean for
How
like
I've been over
a
that.
quarter acre of bare
Yeah,
land? Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah, so she's out
Yeah,
in the woods, kind of.
yeah, I feel
Yeah.
that.
the sad thing is she was like jacking up way beyond what she thought was acceptable.
Oh yeah, she would.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
it's that shit sucks.
It's a
Oh, wow.
wild time, but
Wow. What a hole.
Did we all get hole in one?
no.
No.
Why'd you have to say that?
Damn, you choked it.
because
Sorry, David.
Stupido asked
Because
if we all
I'm
got
trying
one.
to take over as the number one.
Wow, he's just
Finally
saying
do
it.
Yeah. I can finally do it. It's my time to shine.
Fucking Kooza foot.
Koo's foot?
Yeah.
The
It's not a
coup is
person.
foot.
It's
COUP.
The coup is a foot.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Not
Sorry,
a person.
I'll remove the apostrophe and use the entire. I didn't realize that.
Whose foot?
I didn't realize that contractions were banned.
That's not a contraction. That's not. I'm gonna fucking put a foot in the ground on that one. That is not a contraction.
It is in my mind.
Oh, there's a lot of contraction happening in your mind. That's quite clear.
Wow.
Apostrophes banned
Hey yo.
because I just
Chat.
used one.
Are
We
you-
ban apostrophes?
Are you, Totes, are you the evil or the good doppelganger?
Oh shit! Yeah, this came up. That
I don't know what that means.
So we found out. I sent Dayman and some other players some photos from when I was down on my honeymoon. And apparently I look exactly like one of Dayman's old classmates.
Yeah, dude, I went to undergrad with. Like, like, it's so uncanny. It's like it spooked me like a little bit.
I
That's
don't know
how
which one.
close it is.
I'm like, I like to believe I'm a pretty good person, but at the same time, I like to cause chaos all the time.
I was gonna say I lie to myself too. So yeah.
Yeah. So
That's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's
So,
how you actually know that you are a good person. If you
yeah,
feel like
exactly.
you're lying about
Not
it too,
fucking-
you're just like, okay, you're at least aware a little bit. Like,
It was a little manipulative about it.
I don't know. I didn't interact with this person like very much besides having like some classes with them, so I couldn't tell you if they were necessarily would be
Mhm.
either
Were you
or. But I'm just
Were
I
you
am
a popular
saying
guy in high school,
spooky.
Dayman? Did you like? I feel like you were a guy who was friends
Hell
with everybody.
No, not really.
No? Okay.
I mean, like more like in college, but it's like a lot.
I
different,
somehow
just
was.
like
I
You
don't
were
know
popular,
how.
Totes?
see.
I didn't run with like the popular crowd, but I was in so like I was in band and I was in like
That doesn't make you
country.
popular.
Well, I'm not done yet. Wait,
Because
I was in band.
I was in band. I was cool. Okay,
Roasted.
to be fair, I wasn't drumline, so that helps a tiny bit.
That does help.
Does it?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think it does.
Are you sure?
See,
A tiny bit,
I
yeah.
Man.
But I was also in like track and field and stuff too. So
Athlete.
I was very well
Can you
known.
remind me of the high school movie where the drum line gets laid all the time?
Or the track star.
I
Yeah,
was
the second
not
one's
a
definitely more like
track
Let's be
star.
real here.
Two.
Oh.
Second one maybe. The second one maybe. But like
you just have
I
like,
was
second
really popular in college, which for me was like extremely weird. I went to a smaller school, and everywhere I went, people were like, "Oh, hey, Total," or my actual name. And I'm like, "Hey, who the
damn,
fuck
I
are
was
you?"
hoping everybody called you Total Dial.
No, but I
Oh,
have
that's
Hello,
Okay.
total liar.
That's what I thought.
I've talked about this with a few people
They
that
still talk to you?
that I will hear or I will see the word total and I will think it's me. And
Visceral
oh,
reaction.
totally.
yeah. It occurs at work all the time, and my one of my art director coworker, she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I have to tell you about what's going on."
I'll be in a
Secret
grocery
about
store and
me.
someone will say, "Don't forget to grab bananas," and I'll look. That's not even an exaggeration. I've looked when someone says bananas in the grocery store.
I just answer to Leo now,
You should.
which is it's
I'm
just
used to
an
people
alien-
calling me stupido, so I'm fine.
Well,
I'm in a horrible spot. Oh god.
I like how someone comes on and like tells us they
Hi.
genuinely had
Right
good
next
times
to
in
you.
college. We just like start making fun of them.
We just
Like, yeah, you had
for
friends.
No, I had a
Asshole.
I had a pretty I lived on campus my freshman year, and I had I lived with 8 guys in all. Yeah, and we had state police in our room in the first week.
Oh,
You're just literally
It was-
describing.
I was
the
gone for
situation
it.
and when I
but-
might just jump off a building. That sounds so terrible.
I was gone.
Living with 8 people or having the state police there?
Yes.
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
I was doing stuff with band, and then I got a text from one of my roommates. He was like, "Hey, you might want to stay somewhere else." And I'm like, "Why? Are things okay?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "Okay,
No.
I won't ask."
Okay, cool.
Thanks though.
Dayman, I lived for 3 months. I lived in a house with 12 other people.
Jesus.
All right. Well, I'm
I'd
good.
save you.
Me personally, I'm all right.
Yeah,
Me too, bud.
I'm good.
It was fun. Well, it was fun one time, but my like actual roommate, he now goes by DJ Ernie.
Khaled.
No, I wish.
Damn
But
Holy
I went to a Detroit Red Wings game, and then when we left, I saw him, and I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck? What's up?" It was a weird blast from the past.
So, non-total people, were you guys ever cool? Because I don't remember ever
No.
being cool.
no, sir.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
I really
Fucking
hate
losers.
I really
I-
hate the season.
This
season
podcast
10
is
top
done.
five, just us not there.
I take that back. I was the president of. No, I was the co-president of my elementary school's chess club.
Ooh.
Oh,
I don't-
yeah, brother.
Say,
Again,
I was,
yeah.
I was the
peak.
8th grade vice president, I guess.
Fuck yeah.
Got me
I made the
I,
promise that we would get a softball team.
I'm gonna.
Did you?
Did you?
Nope.
Fucking asshole. It's been done ever since.
Politicians.
I feel like I feel like I'm a very neutral person. So I just like
Exist.
like
Vibe.
Fucking neutrals.
a small group of friends and just mind my fucking business.
I
like a,
will
like a normal
say,
person. Not like a normal person, but you know what I'm saying.
when I was in 5th grade, I was a pretty unathletic kid for a long time. But so we would play like kickball, right? And I wouldn't get picked. So I eventually decided to become the ump of our games. And I became very well liked for being the 5th grade kickball ump of my school.
Speaking of politicians, this guy knows how to play the field. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
gosh. It's him. He's the one who wants to grow up and be an umpire.
What's wrong with that?
He doesn't want to grow up. Oh, that's right. Stupido
I
does
know.
like
I know.
umpiring.
I was about to say Stupido was an umpire, so I.
Hey, man, that was not the way to go.
I
now.
do.
You think I
when-
was controlling that?
when I have
Oh, it might
a family of
I mean,
my
I
own.
was, just not well.
I do want to be the dad that's like in charge of like the kids like baseball team. And I've
Talk to
always
Wheeler about that.
I know and
Or don't, because you
I've-
don't want to be.
Oh, wow.
I've always
Wait, what?
told my wife that I'm gonna be the dad at like PTA things that all the single moms are like, "Ooh, he's here," and I'm like, I'm like, that's gonna be me. Just watch.
Just a heads
I
up.
don't know
that's
that
gonna
I
be
would
me.
tell your wife that. Just
No, her and I are very much alike, and it's weird. So she's all for it.
Okay.
I have a
Talk to Matt.
friend whose
Maybe
daughter is
Matt
in
about that.
dance, and he takes her on all of her trips. And he's like, I'm in text chats with dozens of other moms. I'm the only dad who's there, and
That's gonna be me.
he's
I'm
like,
so pumped for it.
I'm starting to realize that there might be another set of doppelgangers in here. These two over here,
oh,
in total.
oh.
I'm
Why?
gonna
Why is
be
that?
I'm gonna be
I don't know.
texting Stupido and
I
like
don't know.
in like 2029 be like, hey, about being the only dad in the
Yeah,
Group
they're gonna be
chat.
doing that.
Well, it
shit.
wasn't
They're
me,
gonna
it
be
was my
shit.
friend.
Well,
It wasn't Stupido.
Okay,
It was Stupido's
I'm
friend.
Okay,
gonna
those two
text
guys.
you. Yeah,
Stupido's the dad that doesn't want to be the coach. He wants to be
okay.
behind
Gotcha.
he wants to be in a mask behind the plate, telling the other dads how they fucked up according to the rules. That's what he wants
Yes.
to do.
So they're the opposite.
Have you ever tossed a parent out of a game?
I've never tossed a parent out of a game.
Mm.
I did toss Mike Matheny's son out of a game.
Hey.
Oh,
Not the good one.
No, the younger one.
Wait, what? There's two.
One of his sons was a high draft pick. One of them, the other
Wasn't.
one wasn't.
Gotcha. And it was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
what he
you were
did, yeah.
tossing him out.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
Like, dude, stop embarrassing yourself. Go
He
away.
said a word he shouldn't after I rung him up on a strike 3.
Oh, you got to
He said-
tell
he
us the
said-
word.
He said a magic word.
Yeah, he said the magic word.
What is the
There's
magic
several.
word?
He looked at me and said, "You fucking suck." And this is a high school game. Can't even
Oh
like-
no!
on a normal game, I
Yeah.
let it go, but high school you can't.
Yeah, for high
do him
school,
out
I
and
think
then
I would probably do that shit in high school.
Did he make eye contact?
Yes, looked right at me.
That's
Oh,
why.
Stupido,
Yeah.
was it Tate, Jake, or Luke?
I what year do you have the years they were?
Alive?
This
no.
would have been 2016 ish.
20. Ooh.
So one that was born around 2000.
Yeah, high school.
2001.
They're all born in the 2001. Damn. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding, no.
They're triplets.
They're all. The annoying thing is they're all. In this article's from 2017, and then in this
That'd
article,
been-
one of them is
okay.
in the Red Sox organization, and the other two
So
are in
not that
college.
one. So it would have been earlier. I umpired for. It would have been.
Oh, what the fuck?
I left in 2017 would have been my last year there. So it would have been 2014 to
sense.
2017 ish. It was
Jake
late
or
in my
Luke?
career. Yeah, one of those two.
All right, now we're going to images. Jake Matheny.
No, that doesn't help.
Jake Matheny, class of
This whole
2029.
sucks.
So Matheny was there.
Yeah,
because it was
this
an
one is
off
the
day.
worst.
Not that you
Oh, well,
had
okay,
help
okay, I was that bad.
What was that last bit, Stupido?
I said Matheny was at the game, so that was doubly fun. And then as the coach who was on at third base was coming back in, he said thank you to me.
That's
that
really
guy's
funny.
sick of his shit.
That's really funny.
Thanks for knocking him down a peg.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. God, that
He
fucking
needed it.
Matheny boy sucks worse than his dad.
Hey, Mike
I mean,
Matheny
I'm
was
sure-
a 4-time Gold Glover.
I'm sure
Mike
there
Matheny was
are
a fine
bunch
catcher who couldn't have a pocket knife for a Christmas present, or coach his way out of
What?
a paper bag.
Let me see if I can find my my
I
logs.
feel like Choc needs to talk this out with someone.
In 2000 and I think it's 2001, it might have been 2000.
2001.
Mike
Okay.
Matheny receives as a gift a knife.
Oh.
Mike Matheny opens said knife and nearly cuts his fucking thumb off. Not kidding you.
Was it a knife that you gave
No.
him? Like, is okay. I was
This
about to
occurs
say,
I got
right
it.
there's still
before
value to this.
Rick Ankiel is selected by Tony La Russa to start the playoff series versus the Braves. Rick Ankiel goes on to walk 4 batters and throw 7 wild pitches
Oh, because he has the yips.
and is never the same. And if Mike
Cardinals-
Matheny is behind the plate for that, and he himself has said this, Rick Ankiel doesn't turn into a power hitting left fielder or center fielder with a killer arm. He becomes one of the greatest left-handed pitchers in Cardinals history, which was what he would have been. If you look at his
Cardinals catcher Mike
stats,
Matheny out for the season after slicing his right ring finger with a hunting knife.
ring finger.
When
Damn.
Matheny cut himself with the knife, a birthday gift he had just opened, and was in surgery, his shocked teammates he was putting the knife in its sheath, and it went right through, severing 2 flexor
Oh my
tendons and a
God.
nerve.
Yeah,
In his fair.
Stupido,
His fingers, yeah.
you woke
Gotta
up
shoot
something
honestly.
deep inside of Choc.
I did.
That's
That's
my God.
crazy.
That
and
was
if Mike
two-
Matheny
wild
and
story.
with that
Yeah.
Mike Matheny, he'd have been a Cardinal legend, cherished for being a defensive, gritty player. But then he turned into the Cardinal way, giving 6-year-olds a handbook on how to play baseball douchebag with an admittedly fine body and nice head of hair, who sucked at managing.
He stopped.
he
He
just-
stopped to comment on his
Jesus
body.
a great body,
He had
a
to.
lovely head of hair.
Great body.
Mike
You
Matheny
literally
had-
sound like I'm starting to
Have
think
you
that
seen
Todd
that
is
body?
Mac from It's Always Sunny.
Have you seen?
It's
I
like-
don't know. I don't know
No,
what that
I don't.
means. But
I
I'm
don't
offended.
look at Mike Matheny that way.
You should.
Well, you might want to
should.
start, Stupido.
Yeah.
You
You
should.
know,
Maybe you shouldn't because you awoken like a primal rage in front of you. I just
Right.
want
I
to
feel
look
like
at him
there's
the way
a
that you
carnal
do.
rage as well in Choc. And they're both there are two wolves inside of Choc.
Oh, no.
That's two Mike Matheny's inside of Choc.
One of them loves
That is
body,
a
one of them loves hair.
Imagine hunting knife.
Oh man.
Mike Matheny's.
Hey, Choc,
One
both
loves
of
the
us
body,
won
one
this
loves the
shitty
hair.
course.
I think I might have won the whole thing. I don't know. I've been doing pretty well.
Here's
Hey,
something.
Totes, why
Hey.
are you gaslighting me?
I'm
This
not.
is back to the
Dude, you're
the
fucking
hell?
crazy, okay?
This
No
is
one
back to the
gets-
doppelganger. I just want to
Waiting
say
you.
for everybody, this is back to my doppelganger comment.
Is it? I had no
Yeah.
idea.
I'm just reading the questions.
I had no
I've been so
idea
fucking
where
busy.
that question was from, but I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go along with that.
The
Why
day
not?
that we were posting questions was the day that you sent that picture, and I was like,
Oh,
"Oh
okay.
my fucking god, this dude is literally this guy I went to college with." So I just said those two questions, and one of these motherfuckers added them to the master list.
I'm gonna tell the audience a little bit about how shit get made. Usually, I'm the one writing the questions and kind of putting things together because I'm an asshole who thinks they need to do everything, and I don't let other people do
Type
stuff.
A personality.
That's a better way to say it, maybe. But I've been so fucking busy and crazy at work that I'm just like, both Noah and Totes had to be like, "Hey, are we gonna do this? We haven't heard anything. You guys send me questions," and I finally had to be like, "Hey guys, I can't do this. I'm too busy." And so I'm asking questions that I don't know anything about. And so I don't know
That's
why
okay.
I don't
That's
feel gaslit specifically.
I do. I don't. So I have a thing I like doing. This is where the good or bad doppelganger thing will start. When I go to like a store, or I like get like my oil, or like when I would go to get my oil change in my car, I would just straight up like lie to the people there about my life. I don't know why, but it was always, for me, it was so much fun to where I would make up like this wild story, and like it would be a new story each time, and like people's jaws would hit the floor, and then I would just leave, and I'm like they have to live with this story for all of their life, and I'm just gone forever.
Do you want to start the podcast over and we can just do it as if you're a different total now?
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
started
sure.
like a half
But
dial.
yeah,
or
I don't
Or
know.
just
It's
mouse
always
dial
been
coach call,
3/4
podcast.
dial.
I'm as my wife likes to say it, I over exaggerate my stories a lot.
You
Um,
lie.
Yeah, I lie. Yeah.
Okay.
I
The hyperbole.
eat hot chip
Hyperbole.
and then lie.
No,
But
Eat hot
not
shit
eat-
and then lie.
no,
What?
hot chip.
Chip.
No,
It's Chip.
chip, not
What?
shit.
Eat
I'm
hot
not.
chip.
I'm not eating shit.
Not yet.
Okay,
Sorry,
let's
John,
try.
not-
That might
Only
be
one
one of the
person
stories,
can
though.
talk here. What?
One of my stories might involve me eating a lot of shit, but we won't talk about that.
Copperphilia?
Ugh.
But I know that when I went and saw my dad this past October. And it was the first time I saw him in like a long time. And I was like, oh my god, my dad does the exact same thing. My dad will over exaggerate stories, and then his wife will be like, oh, he didn't mean that, and I'm like, oh, I know, I'm the exact same way.
Do you not?
All right. We
I'm
have
gonna
to
get
cut
really hurt.
everything before this. And then we're saying
Why?
we're gonna get real.
Hard reset.
Hard reset.
happened?
No, I'm just kidding.
We're joking.
Oh.
I was actually going to get kind of real. Do
No,
you
it's
not
fine.
have a good relationship with your dad or something? Like what's going
I
on?
do now. I did
Okay.
not for a long time. But I do have two other dads here. So now that old resentment I had for my dad, I can take it out on Leo.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
So
did you
yeah.
did your
Father.
dad turn gay and then leave you and then the other? I was really confused.
That would be my mom has a story about when she was engaged. It was stopped because she found out the guy was gay. Which is a wild
stop it.
story. Yeah, which is a really wild story to think about.
Yeah.
Happened
Oh,
to
there's
my wife too.
wind here.
Good
What the
Choc.
fuck is this? What is this?
That sounded wrong.
No,
My
Can
wife's
you
just
explain
because-
that, Stupido? Do you want to
My-
go into that more?
My wife dated a guy who turned gay. That was the story, not my wife. My wife's boyfriend at the time.
Oh,
Got it. And lucky for you.
Yes, lucky for me.
Everybody knows Leo.
Yes,
Everyone knows.
I think you turned Leo gay. Actually, Dayman is what it was.
I'm pretty sure that was
No,
before
it
I
was
came
just
on
because
top.
he
Sure,
was the only one who would pick me out of us.
In the fuck, Mary kill.
Yeah.
I'm the
I don't want
only
to hear any. I don't want to hear anything about that. When I
It's
got
fine.
killed
I'm
23
just
times.
saying, like,
There's 3 of you, and I got
out.
killed 5 times. I'm just saying.
That's rough.
It's okay. I have my lovely.
At least you got a
partner, Dayman.
definitive answer.
And it all occurred because of that
I don't understand.
knife. What?
I have my
what's
lovely
my
partner
thing?
Dayman. I
Invisible?
managed to get my
Oh,
son
shit.
on the podcast,
Yeah, it's a fun time.
who I think is older than me. I'm almost certain.
Yeah, I
pretty
am.
sure.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, yep.
I didn't realize this was such an incestuous place. That's what I didn't know.
What?
was
What? Where are you
Oh,
doing
why are
anything?
you going
We're-
there?
What do
Why
you
are you
mean?
saying it like
That's
that?
what the
We're
name is.
playing. We're playing golf. What about this? Says that.
Yeah. Simmer down. Focus on the dancing.
What did you
Hey,
do when
yo.
you played
animal
golf?
thing?
Yeah.
We just talked about all the
What do you
familial
go to?
connections on here and the gay dads.
Those
All
weren't okay. You heard wrong for that.
Exclusive.
Oh God.
How is it being the son of? There's the next question.
And
How is
next
it being the
question.
son of
But it's
2
two
members of the
dads.
podcast?
It's a fun time. I think to get truthful. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
don't
I
spread the-
guess.
don't lie here.
Yeah. Eat hot shit and lie.
No need to exaggerate.
But
Shit.
talking to Leo during FCB, I feel like helped me a lot because I was starting to get overwhelmed at some points, and to just being able to like vent to Leo was fun. It was
Oh.
fun to vent during the Red Solo Cup game. That was a fun time.
Was it a rough game?
Not for us.
For me, well,
Yeah.
we didn't win, and I'll leave
No,
it at that.
I won.
I'm
We
I'm
won.
aware. Yeah.
UNA represent.
Well, so then why was it a rough? Why were you venting, Totes?
I did a lot of the scouting for our team, and kind of like partway through the season, I was like, I feel like I'm doing too much, and this is starting to take too much of my time. And then I just kept doing it, and I got burned out really fast. I know Coleslaw has talked about this before, but at one point I left almost like every team server just because I was like, I need to separate myself away from this a bit. And the fucking me fix bot said when I left, so I was getting so many pings about, hey, you left, is everything okay? And I'm like, yes, everything's fine, I just need some
You're
space.
making us worse.
Yeah.
Stop.
Feel
Like,
somewhere.
stop,
Yeah.
please. So, but I've been enjoying Oakland's a extremely fun place.
Good. I'm glad you
Yeah.
found
Awesome.
like
Yeah,
a
that's
good
definitely
home.
a mistake rookies make a lot of the time, is just going, oh, there's all these teams. I can join all these team servers for all these teams, and then
Yeah.
they join 27 team servers,
Mhm.
and they send maybe 2 messages across all of them, and then
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah,
oh my god, I hate
I-
this.
I think I left like 11 servers around there, and then I
I joined way
Stayed
more
in a
once
few.
I like knew more people. And it was
Yeah, exactly.
people
Well, I
knew in those
talked about
places.
this during the during draft day, where I didn't know what team Dayman was on for like a month because he was just everywhere. I was so confused.
He is.
Well, there's
he
a lot
is
of
all-
different people at different places.
Well,
You
yeah,
gotta-
which is what I've learned. And it's a fun
and
time.
then you just like mute channels in there that like you don't care about.
Care
on
about.
topics you don't
Yeah.
care about.
Yeah,
Dayman is
Well,
on
then
the
a certain-
same. He sees all.
Yeah.
I will say
I
I do think I know I have 2 dads, but I'm pretty sure Peaches is my mom now. I think.
Correct.
Peaches is everybody's
yeah,
mom.
yeah.
Okay.
So
That's also correct.
yeah,
You could have worse mothers.
I could. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
like,
Choc.
that chick
Alright.
from like
Choc would be a great mom. Sure, he's a great
What?
dad too.
I'm an okay dad.
Choc's like, what the hell is
Jock,
going on?"
will you be my
Choc will-
mom?
Choc will come home. We'll
This
be
is for
like,
science.
"Where's mom?"
Yeah.
I'm a mom myself. It's just to a cat.
Oh yeah,
well, it's
same.
for
I've
two
got.
cats.
Hey,
My
me
wife-
too.
Yeah,
does
but one
that
of the
where
cats,
she
I'm
says-
her dad.
okay.
But the other cat, I'm her mom.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It's just.
I
yeah.
try to be accepting of like weird gender roles, but that's too fucking much. Like, come
What?
on.
It's not
You
my
can't
fault.
be a
that
mom
one of our
and a
ca-
dad.
You
But
Whoa.
one of
crossing
the
the
cats.
line is a cat.
Whoa.
Choc is
I would
about
like to say
get
that
canceled
Choc's
on this-
views
Okay.
do not express those of the top 5 podcasts.
Yeah. So
I just okay to fucking clarify really fast. I just
back
want to
here.
say, in terms of a cat, like how a cat treats their mom, not like a human. It's not a fucking human. Okay, I'm just saying
I
that in
have-
terms of like she walks on my chest and like nuzzles and like
Sucks your
grabs
nipples?
me and rolls over and you shouldn't fucking do that. It's not fucking weird. Okay.
I don't even want to know what word. We're just. I don't even want to know.
I don't. I honestly. Okay, so genuinely, I was fucking around, but I'm serious. I didn't know.
I know you are. I'm just saying.
No, and I don't believe. I don't believe. So I'm going to call you on the bullshit. I don't.
Oh, why am I?
fucking Leo.
Wait. Oh,
I
shit.
don't
why am
believe
done?
He does not
that
believe.
cats treat
Oh, I just don't
their parents differently based on the sex of their parents. Is that a thing?
Hell yeah, they
Cats
like
treat their
snuggle and shit with their moms.
Cats
They don't
are-
snuggle their
and, like
cats?
warm. Not really, to my knowledge. I mean, like, sure, if they're around, but like
Don't
out
they-
in like
I
out in the
feel like
wild.
this is some. There's a
the
lot
ma-
of a cat assuming going on here, Dayman.
Well, it just depends on like
Welcome
Okay,
to the
yeah, if
top
you have two
5
unfixed
zoology
cats, like,
podcast.
at your fucking house, and they're
Yeah, they're
having kittens,
veterinarian
then
with us
yeah,
today.
they're going to. But like when
Did you say that I
like,
have 2 fixed cats in my house and they're having kittens?
no,
Because
no,
that's how cats
that's
work.
not. No,
I know I
nothing.
said I know I said I was coming here to take Dayman's job. If you guys want me to replace Choc, I can.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yes.
don't
It's totally
give us the
fine,
choice.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Isn't DVD third? So I think, no offense, Totes,
No,
I think
he's
they're going to
fourth.
take DVD.
He's fourth.
Four.
Sorry.
DVD replaces
Yeah, he's
me.
fourth.
Who was
Yeah.
3?
Fuck.
3 would have been
CJ Cole,
CJ.
baby.
Cole.
Yeah.
CJ.
I still don't know who that guy is. So
The
hopefully
goat.
he'll come on
That's
our
so
podcast.
rude.
CJ, reach out.
Yeah.
Comment.
Shout out
in the,
CJ Colt, Texas State Bobcats. Go Bobcats.
comment in the description or
Go
whatever it
Bobcats.
is you do
Bobcats
on YouTube.
number
I don't
one.
even know.
Meow.
Bobcats number 3 and 4 technically, but
Okay. There's so much I want to go back and cover. I've already forgotten it. Oh, Lord. All right. So
Cats.
Dayman is a mom and a dad.
Yep.
cats,
To a cat.
Bobcats.
Cats
And me.
definitely treat parents differently based on their sex. Fixed cats can have kittens as well, according to Dayman, in
No,
some
that's
weird ways.
not.
And I don't know what you
No,
roll it back, my
No.
friend. Roll it back and do
That's
that
not-
slow-mo again, where you
Do it
say
slow-mo 5 times.
if
Roll it
cats are fixed and have kittens, roll that back.
Walk it back.
Don't walk it back. Roll that shit. Roll that
toe
beautiful
bean
bean.
footage.
what a frustrating
Toby
and
footage.
uninforming conversation.
Everyone who listened to this is now
As
dumber.
is tradition.
Ugh.
Everyone who listens.
Everyone else is
now
dumber, but somehow I'm smarter.
you receive no points.
Right.
The fuck?
See, Leo, I gave you shit, Leo, for talking like the internet, but what you're doing is what we did as kids, which is quote movies verbatim, just back and forth to each other.
You receive
And that was definitely
no
one
points,
that we did.
and God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah.
Anchorman was always
Nothing.
the fucking
I've been,
go-to.
quoting
for
I've been
sure.
quoting a lot of Pulp Fiction recently.
Yeah, dude,
Pulp
we were
man.
watching that shit last night.
I need to watch it.
It's so good. I fell asleep like right before Butch gets to the
Oh, wow.
apartment.
I
So
haven't seen Pulp
Just-
Fiction in a long fucking time.
just before the
I don't
super
think
fucked
I've
up
ever
part,
seen it.
but a lot of the good quotes we were catching.
That's
Sip
the
of your
beginning.
Totes, you got to go
delicious
back and watch Pulp
beverage.
Fiction. If only
I know,
for the
there's-
cleaning of the back seat.
That-
That's amazing.
oh my god.
So
Loose beverage.
it's really hard for me to watch TV because I become obsessed with shows. My father-in-law told me that I should watch the Jack Reacher show, which I'm like, yeah, sure. I watched the entire first season in I think one day.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
nice.
He a fiend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Oh,
when
wow.
yeah, so
Oh, wow.
when it's very rare that I watch shows just because I do stuff like that. But
I very clearly
I play games a
remember
lot
like,
more than
the
anything
first
else.
time I binged something, and it was the Carnival show on HBO, and like like a group of like 6 of us watched the first like the DVDs of the first season in like one day, and it was fucking amazing.
One time, Bobbert and I took a shitload of mushrooms and watched Curse of Oak Island for like 6 hours straight.
I was
What is
about
that?
to
Oh, is that where
ask.
they dig on
I
the?
was
Is that
about to
the
say, is that
for
your
treasure.
cat?
treasure thing?
Yeah.
I've heard about
fucking
that.
crazy, dude. Like, if we were like the whole time, I remember we were like, "Holy fuck, this is so crazy!" And then literally like a day or like 2 days later, I like was like, "I'm gonna watch that show again." Got like 20 minutes into it and was like, "This is the silliest shit ever. This is not like we were so serious about it. It was fucking hilarious. It just made it hilarious. Not a bad show. Not shitting on it. I'm just saying like."
Yeah,
The whole vibe was like completely opposite, and I was like, "Oh my god, we are so fucking faded, dude!"
I just realized why I
Uh.
thought you were cool, Dayman. Because when
Why?
I grew up, media told me that people who did drugs were cool, and
Oh.
you do a lot of drugs. That's why
Well,
I
I
just
didn't
assumed you were
I
cool.
didn't like do stuff like
What
that in
kind
high
of
school.
commercials did you watch, Choc?
The 80s, bro. The
Yeah,
late
yeah,
Stupido,
90s.
I guess
Stupido,
so,
were people
yeah.
who did drugs cool when you were growing up?
Well, it was the dichotomy of like Dare program where people who did drugs were the
Yeah.
worst people on earth and would kill you for a sticker that had LSD on it. But the
Yeah.
other side was, yes, the drug people were cool.
Yeah,
Which is
rock and roll,
funny,
sex,
yeah.
drugs, and rock and roll. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
we talked about that once. Like I remember very clearly, like I thought people were going to hurt me for not using drugs
Mm-hmm.
because they told me that. And when I asked the Dare cop,
The war
what
on
do I
drugs.
do when they point a gun at me and I don't do drugs? They're like, why would they do that? I'm like, I don't know, man. You're the one fucking telling me you're gonna do that.
Very real scenario.
You're the one giving me this vibe. That's fucking
Oh.
crazy. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just like, I feel like I just minded my
Chilling.
business mostly.
Where did this
That's okay.
conversation go? What happened?
I don't
Welcome to the Top 5
Yeah.
podcast.
Derailed like a
question.
motherfucker.
know what we do here.
Totes,
We're
only if you
almost
want
through
to.
these questions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Just
the
the-
status
okay,
of
yeah.
your season's podcast?
That's on Mr. Choc right now. I know you've got a lot.
God, it's been so fucking
Yeah.
rough lately, man. Let me
I
tell you,
know we were trying to record yesterday, right? And then we couldn't.
Yeah.
But
I have a relatively not important, but like my job faces like executive level sorts of people. I'm not saying I'm
fun.
an important person,
Yeah,
but I
no,
like.
I feel.
But yeah,
you.
no, I understand it.
I
understand
can
it.
face like more senior decision making, budgeting
Yeah,
sort of
no,
people.
I feel
Yeah.
you.
And usually it's not that big of a deal, and I've been pretty fine and whatever. But man, lately it has been like, oh yeah, you are in the shit, and you need to act like you're in the shit. And
Yeah.
like, I understand why I make the money I make now, and it fucking sucks. It's worth it. It's not going to always be this way, but good lord, has it been really fucking hard.
Are
lately.
you in the shit or are you in the hot chip? Which one is it?
Are you the
I
hot
can't
chip?
tell what are you saying. Hot ship? Is that like a gay thing? What is going on?
Hot
What?
chip. See,
What
oh
is
my
on
what?
your mind?
No, what?
Why is everything gay to you, Choc?
Yeah, that's like no.
I think
the
the
chip
Feeney
is
took me
hot
to a
chip.
dark place,
It's
guys. I
because
think
it's
the Feeney
everything
What
on
the
a night.
fuck?
It's almost
Nobody's
No,
saying
there is-
anything like
There
that.
was a thing.
almost
It
that
was,
month.
there was a thing that was all girls do is. It was what the fuck is it? It's
Eat
something
hot chip.
and
uh,
lie.
It's eat hot.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
looking it up.
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
look it up, Leo.
All right, is
Leo's
this
our
some
liquor
Zoomer
upper.
online nonsense that you guys
Yeah,
have been saying?
yeah, it probably
It's
is.
fucking
All right.
kids, man.
It
I feel like
is.
These
you just
fucking
tricked me
I
on
don't
kids
know what
this.
they're talking about either, but I know
eating-
what it's not.
These damn kids and
Here it is.
eating shit and being a
Any
mom
f-
and dad.
Any female born after 1993 can't cook. All they know is McDonald's, charge they phone, twerk, be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What does eat hot chip mean?
Like
It's
hot
like
chip,
a spicy chip.
Hotkeys or hot
Yeah.
They like
Cheetos
spicy
or-
Cheetos.
All right,
spicy
all right.
Doritos.
I'm gonna go
don't
evil
think
shorty
my
for a bit
can
and get
hear
my
me.
old man rant
Uh-oh.
on for a second.
Oh,
Oh
no.
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 Fucking
no.
You're just starting
manufactured
your old man
ass-
rant
channel.
now,
To the
Chuck?
Craig
Wait,
channel.
wait, it's been going on.
Cut it! Shut the fuck up, kids.
Wow.
Eating
Don't call me kid.
manufactured uber processed spicy food is not a cultural achievement or phenomenon. It's just fucking eating.
I think
You're
the
fucking
point
dumb.
none of those are cultural achievement or phenomenon.
We're not disagreeing
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Definitely cultural
The
phenomenon.
meme is literally laughing at like the sentiment that, like, not laughing at it, but laughing in agreement with the sentiment that you are sharing.
Right.
That part is-
You could have
okay.
made that post.
Yeah. Honestly, I actually think he might have now.
I don't think women born after 93 have like no skills, domestic or otherwise. That's not.
Oh,
cool.
well, I'm glad you clarified your position on that.
Well, I'm glad. Yeah,
I really was wondering.
I'm glad
Hey,
you're explaining
um,
the meme, and we know.
Ken- And this
Glad you're saying woman.
episode. Oh no! Oh god! Thanks, Dad. Can this episode be called "All Total Does Is Eat Hot
Oh no.
Chip and
It
Lie"?
can be.
Lie. Yes.
Man,
I got it.
I hope it is, because I thought they were gonna make fun of me for the Kuza foot, because they've just been shit posting different
Kuza
spellings of Kuza foot.
Kuza was very funny.
Two. There's been two. That's not. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Stupido, can you type that out for me? Because I can't fucking understand what he just said. It
Got
sounded
it.
like
Who's
total
a
double
foot?
hot shit.
Like the
No, I know what you
Kuza
said.
a foot.
Yeah.
Why can't you understand things? Are you okay?
Ah,
You know,
man, it's been a
You know,
rough
just to
couple of
just
months.
to clarify, it is
It's
singular.
hot
It is
chip.
singular
Yep, hot
chip.
I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah,
of it
not
right as you were
chips,
saying
yeah,
it. I
chip.
got it.
Chip.
I only eat
It's
one
not
chip
easy
and
to
lie.
do.
Lie.
You'll
I
know
eat-
too. One
I
day you'll
eat
not
one
be
chip
cool.
and then lie and then chip and then lie.
Of course.
Yeah.
You did
It's-
tell us that you lie all the
Yeah,
time.
yes, yeah, and
Right.
I didn't. Yeah, and I forgot to say that I eat a
Did you make
hot
that
chip
meme?
in between. No, but it's
Oh.
something I should have.
Quote.
So
Should have.
I do think, Totes, that the
Yeah.
question that was being asked was not what's going on with our podcast, which we do. We have one prepped. We haven't been able to record it because of my schedule.
Oh, the
But
other top five podcasts.
Yeah, the your
Top
seat. I
five.
think that's what they were going for.
I feel like
Your
I'm in
seat
too many
top five.
podcasts. Something's happening. I know.
we don't
well,
care about
we.
that other one with Chalk
well,
in
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
no
well,
one-
no.
okay, yeah,
No one
Never
listens to
mind.
that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Never
no,
again.
not
Yeah.
for me.
I hate that one.
Yeah,
but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I make you do that. My apologies.
yeah, I being if like
It doesn't even have a good thumbnail.
Tomas or someone is here,
Yeah.
help.
Doesn't even
Um,
have a good
but-
thumbnail.
It doesn't have a
It actually
good
has a
thumbnail.
theme song that we wrote
It
the other
does.
day. That was
It
pretty
does.
solid.
Yeah, it does. We're trying to find a time to get together. It can be hard when one of the members of your top five lives across the entire world.
Mm.
For
It's like a
I think,
yes.
yeah, for those that don't know
Japan.
that, yeah, Coleslaw's in Japan, finishing his PhD, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is
Had to go all the way to Japan
super
for that.
right. But we've got because so the only time for like stuff that works for him is like early in the AM, which for us in like Eastern it's fine, but then Copernicus is in his own time zone too, so we're
everybody overlaps.
we've got a lot of time zones between us five. So
But
we're
actually, what you guys don't know is the reason Griff isn't on here is because he actually lives also in Japan.
That's it.
Oh,
Yes.
it's just the
Yep.
timing doesn't
He's
work.
everywhere.
That's exactly the
Everywhere.
that's
problem.
the case.
all at once.
He's out there
Griff
hitting
is also
Doing his
omnipotent.
PhD.
runs all the time.
Or that.
He's also
PhD in
That's true.
slamming
He
bombs.
is
with
2
against
for
the
2 with 2
dads right
bombs
now.
so far.
also he's too busy just like absolutely just like, hey, how about
Does he really-
anyone
does he
ever
really
just
have
tried,
2
like,
home runs?
getting a
Yeah, he's
hit
2 for
every
2
single
now.
time?
He's
Yeah.
fighting Teddy now.
Well, Teddy's. So that was the most insane thing. Where when he got
That
the
was.
first home run, we're like, "Oh, cool." I was in the film room with him the night before home run too, and I woke up to a text saying thanks total. And then the third home run, we were like, oh shit, this is a big moment. And Teddy's like, hold on, I'm buying soap. I'll be back. And then we see he got the 0 diff. And we were like, this guy is just at the store. Absolutely
really impressive.
out of his mind. He was like, yeah.
On his knees.
I can tell what's going on. We're like, okay, cool. So that was a fun.
You guys have a film room?
Well, it's the name for the channel for where we.
Oh, got it. That makes sense. I thought about naming ours that.
Well, now you can't take that, Choc.
Yeah. You
know what? I really fucking can. You'll never know. So
eat
it.
You are the GM right now, Choc. You can do whatever you want.
I am.
Yeah.
This you
remind me
who's
to
a
put on the trading block. By the way,
you all heard it here first. Total Dial has been blacklisted by Choc.
David, you're having way too much fun with that.
I can't believe this.
I just can't believe that everybody was confused when I said that.
It was just me.
Choc,
and Leo did what he did, which is understand how I was confused and explain it to me.
Two things.
If I stop eating hot chip, can I join the team?
No, you can't ever stop.
Well,
Two things.
Tried
One, we have to do the last question and then wrap up because it's the time. And two, we need to assign to a test of Craig.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I'm going to sing a song that everybody knows. Give me a minute. I'm going to come up with it.
It doesn't have to be a song. It just
It's
Come
gonna
and
be a
knock on our door.
kind of like,
It's going to be a song that
We've been waiting for.
You can't do a call and answer style song. That's the problem.
There's a thing. That's a
well, as long as the audio is like it needs to be both, like not talking and talking together.
What?
Well, there you
See,
go.
like, right
You've got
there.
your
Now
yeah.
there'll be
Feel
like
it.
3
Yeah.
seconds of
like,
silence.
There we go. It's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You need me to clap,
then-
Dayman.
Yeah.
Just count to
Clap.
3.
Clap. Clap.
That was a
Note submitted.
That was a loud. Holy
clap.
cow! Yeah. Holy shit.
Don't
Someone's
we-
gonna come
So
check on
loud.
you.
We need to come figure out, or we need to figure out, like, if we're going together, right? Or did that just do it for you, Dayman?
I don't know.
I think that should be fine.
We're probably
We're good.
fine.
Whatever.
You can tell no matter what, so it's like any sort of just has to be a spot where I can add a note, so I know to just go right there and see.
Fair. Okay.
And then the last
Last
one.
question. At the end of every podcast, Totes, as you know from being a big fan of the top 5,
Mhm.
while Dayman has given up on the golf and stopped hitting the ball and we just wait and watch him, we tend to let our guests.
Do you want me to
ask
test the
questions.
Craig or not?
We let our guests ask questions of us. So if there's any questions you may have of the OG top 5, now is the time.
Old, disgusting,
the old,
outdated, fucking
the old, grimy,
apparently.
sweaty top 5
Of last year's model.
of last year.
Of the first wife's top 5.
We've already depreciated like 40% of our value. As you know, living
We've
in
lost
Detroit.
so much just because we made this podcast.
Yeah.
The moment we hit the record button, we lost 10%.
Yes.
There's actually
was
this year's top 5 so far, speaking of Gris knocking dingers all the time, has like great on paper stats. We've actually started producing finally. Last year was not great. This year,
Speak for yourself.
so
I
far.
did perfectly average last
Hey,
year.
I got a
Yeah.
my first at bat at MLR. I got a 499 diff. So
Hey.
Well,
it was a good one.
There's definitely some of those. It took me a little bit to get a hit.
Which was, which then
like
evened
Aren't
out.
you a
40
pitcher?
last year.
No, what? No, I
Oh,
don't pitch.
you're not a pitcher. Oh, okay.
No.
It's only up from there.
Yeah,
It is
well,
Can't get much
it
worse.
was
I don't have
up
a hit
because
yet this year.
we completed the 500 trifecta because I had the 499 diff, and then Teddy hit the first one diff.
Oh, nice.
Home runs.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it worked out for us.
I have like 2 walks.
Way to
but
go.
only, like 2 outs.
Good eyes. Good eyes.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm 2 for 4, I think, and I'm 1 for 1 in MILR. so far.
I'm just 1 for 1 total.
Who
No
Dial.
triple.
Nice. Yeah, I think I've had 4 ABs and 2 more walks, so I'm just like 0 for 2.
I'm never going to get another
on
hit
base.
again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm never
on
going to get
stolen-
another hit
stolen
again
base.
because I'm going to say this, but right now I'm 3 for 3 with 2 extra base hits.
Yeah.
Well, look at you.
2
It's
for
pretty
5
nice.
with a single and a blast.
Boom.
Yeah,
I
you have
was
zero.
gonna
Okay, also-
ask.
Yeah,
I was
ask
gonna
your question.
ask. This was for Stupido. What led to you joining Choc over in Philadelphia?
Well, I went into free agency and had several teams reach out. Joined some clubhouses, talked to some people, and Philly just had the better package.
Yes, I do.
So what you're saying is okay. Damn it. Never mind.
Rough.
Sorry, Leo.
Damn it.
Whoa,
You ain't quicker to get that stupido.
So you're saying you like Choc's package. There we go. Fine.
you
It
go.
wasn't Choc package.
Send it
yeah.
out.
Choc was a part of the package.
Multiple packages.
There's
Kind of clubhouse
we're
you
really
run over there.
packing in Philly, you know?
One question for you all was going to be, what are you guys most excited about with this upcoming season, since we're in game 2 right now?
Being a GM and hopefully leading or co-leading, a successful team in San Diego.
So far, so good, right?
We're probably going to be 1-1.
Game 2 is
Oh.
bad. Whatever they put in, whatever piss they drank over in Pittsburgh, there is something wrong.
Their game 1 was bad. I mean, good to them. They've done well this year so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been dominating.
You have run into the unstoppable wall that is Pittsburgh. So, God damn it, I
Is
just
what
said
it is.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, is what it is.
Ain't nothing wrong 1-1.
Especially
Not
with
saying
an
we
offense
can't. Not
that's
saying we
producing.
can't come back. But
And your offense is obviously producing if you have a 3-run homer.
yes, we're very good at scoring
Yeah.
3 runs.
You are the 2024 St. Louis Cardinals.
We're very
Damn
good
it.
at letting Teddy hit bombs.
Yeah. Teddy's carrying you.
I do have 1 run scored, so I'll take it. I'm doing my job.
Hey.
I'm
Chat,
doing
do we
my
take
part.
those?
We
Yeah.
take those.
Chat,
take
we take
those.
runs. Yeah.
I am. I'm excited. I gotta admit, this is gonna sound shitty. I didn't think I would really like being GM that much, or I didn't really care about being GM that much. But being a GM for this 4 days or whatever, that Petra's taking a little break, has been fun. And now I need to figure out a way to get either Raj or Petra to step down. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh my god!
Mutiny.
Ow.
Mutiny.
Not
a-
mutiny.
This is a wild.
Maybe some
step up, Jack.
bribery.
Yeah, just a little gentle push down the stairs.
I've been because with
Stairs.
MILR, I'm the co-GM with Mark, and over half of our team is current GMs, and it's really weird that I'm one of the people in charge. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like Mark, I don't know what to do. Help.
Mark, help.
Yeah,
Mark,
last
help,
year
please.
on our Mylar team, that's how it was. We had a bunch of GMs and vets. Be like that this year too.
We have a lot of OOTC members on our team.
Mm.
Just tell them you're gonna cut them, and they can deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just type dash complaint everywhere.
Dash complaint.
What
I
are
should,
you?
I should set that up to do the same thing.
what are-
Right.
Dayman and Stupido looking forward to this season?
That's a tough question.
Chalk's eventual takeover of Philly.
He said
I'm not
looking forward to.
superstitious, but I am a little
I was about to say.
stitious.
Oh, there it is.
Little stitious.
Little
I'm
stitious.
a little stitious about it.
That's super.
But I would say that, well, to put it this way, even if okay, it's for everybody. It's like Session 2 just started. Down by 1 in both games right now, and like even if we lose both these games, I will still have started 100% better than last year. So
Let's
I'm
go.
just like finger guns, bitch. Just like choo.
Pew pew.
Everything's fine. If that just keeps working out, that's a good time. Everything else is fine.
See, it's funny you say that because I've constantly told like the I've told like Six, Teddy, and Mark in Oakland that well when they made the trade for the first pick, I told them that this is going to be a top 5 trade of all time, and they're like, yeah, we hope so, and I went, oh no, this is going to be a top 5 worst trade of all time.
For you.
I'm about to bust.
Not winning.
I'm about to
not
be a
winning
on this.
complete busted. Yeah, I'm about to bust. I'm about to be completely shit.
I'm finna bust.
I'm dying.
I guess
yeah,
I
last
should ask
season
you-
started, let's see, 0-5 in both leagues to start for the first 5 weeks, so 0-10
Yeesh.
in that span. That was a fun fucking start.
Where were you
Fine, it's fine.
gonna say, Choc?
It's fine. It's fine.
all about
I was
fun.
going to say we
It's
should
about
ask
character.
you Totes, about how you're enjoying Oakland and your time in the league now that you're in.
Oakland's a fun time. When I was in FCB, Oakland was my number 1 spot I wanted to end up at. Which, as Teddy, Six, and Mark have said, I made that extremely hard for them to get me on their team because I had too much fun in FCB. But I've been enjoying my time a lot. I enjoy everyone there. It's fun to make fun of Mark all the time. I love Mark. I love
We love
I love them
That's
all.
why he makes fun of me in MLN.
Ah, ha, ha.
We love Mark.
Yeah.
Mark's
So-
good. Shout out, Mark.
Friend.
Yeah.
Friend of
Shout
the
out
pod.
Mark, I guess.
No, I
Um,
want to shout you out because you'll ping emoji mark me, and I don't want
yeah,
it.
we're about to get pinged in here. But no, I've been enjoying my time there, and I did say when in FCB that whatever team I signed with, I was gonna, or whatever team drafted me, I would be there for 2 seasons and would not leave. So I am. They are stuck with me through season 11. So
Stuck with you.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
They can cut you, right?
I'm like,
They can, yeah, and I'm like, well, okay, then I'm gonna sign to team.
You're gonna come to San
FA
Diego,
until-
obviously.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Yeah,
Right
I
down
just
the
have like
road.
low expectations because like I still had a good time even when we were doing fucking like just losing almost every game. So I'm just
I mean, it's still like it's just
I've already
the-
won way more, so it's just like like
The-
can only go up then, right? Because I was already having just well enough of time, and we were doing bad, so who even cares?
the Oakland clubhouse is a extremely fun time. Everyone there's fun. It's so. Oh, we never talked about my wedding suit story that I said I would share.
You might have to save it.
Oh shit. Well,
Te-
that can be for when I'm the
Yeah.
yeah,
For
that
the
can be,
season 10.
that might
top
be
5.
for, or it could be for my top 5. Shit.
There you go.
Yeah. But when I first got contacted by Oakland, it was Gnome who reached out, and I found out that in Gnome's first season of MLN, he was on a rookie team with one of my real life best friends since I was a kid.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, what a small world. Which that friend is Slim Sturgeon on our team. He's Guy Gilwater in MLN.
Huh.
And I was,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, I was like, one, what a small world. 2, what a fucking bitch for not telling me about to join this stuff back then. I was like, dude, come on. But yeah, it was that was a big the world is so small time for me.
It is kind of crazy how you meet people on here that have like so many connections with you. Like Stupido's wife, basically growing up very similarly to where I grew up and going to like different places that I went to.
It's weird. I know
Mhm.
I've met someone who, even though I went to a small school, I've met someone whose wife went to that school and was like from around there, and I was like, holy shit, I did not expect to meet someone from where I went to school at.
Yeah.
Very
So, yeah.
nice.
All right, fellers, we do it.
Total,
Daddy
thanks for
Dayman
coming
says it's time
on.
to go.
I think that's what it is.
Yes,
Or Mommy
Dayman.
Dayman.
I'll go to
Dayman's
Alright,
my
let's
mom.
stop.
It depends which
fucking
cat we
Oh my
are.
God.
Fuck you. You're not my cat.
It depends.
Stupido just wants to snuffle at your nipples.
Yep.
So
What the
You
fuck?
you can't roll around
Choc.
on my chest and grab
I
my
said
arm
that
and
first.
make me scratch your
Yeah,
chin.
the only one here who's allowed to do that, well, I think we all know who.